When you have two similar triangles, that has a special meaning. What it means is they are the same shape as each other. One's just bigger than the other. So all the angles will be the same in there. And the ratios between the sides will be consistent. In this example, I've drawn a small triangle on the left, and we could pretend that one of its side lengths was 3. In the bigger triangle, that means the side length is 4. See this ratio right here? 3 to 4? That's what I'm looking at. So that's the ratio, and the problem goes on to say that the longest side of the small triangle is 25 centimeters long. Okay, so if I had 25 right here on the longest side, it wants to know what's the length in centimeters of the longest side of the large triangle. So this right here is what we're looking for. Now forget for a moment that 3 that I drew there doesn't look like it belongs, right? 3 doesn't make a whole lot of sense in this case, but what we're talking about is a ratio. So that could be 3 to 4. It could also be a different number. It could be 9 to 12, right? That's a 3 to 4 ratio also. It might make a little more sense there. But the important thing is, if you divide any side of the long triangle by a side on the short triangle that matches, you're going to get this consistent ratio. So I'm going to call this this thing over here that I want x. Okay, let's just label that. And I'm going to say 25 divided by x, right? The small triangle divided by the big one has to be in this ratio of 3 to 4. All you do is you solve this problem. Try to get x by itself on one side. The way I'm going to do that is multiply both sides by 4. Okay, look what that does. Crosses out the 4s. Fractions are almost gone. Let's multiply each side by x. Okay, and an x over here, and look what we get. X's are gone from the left, and I have 4 times 25, that's 100, and that equals 3x. So we divide each side by 3, and we get x equals 33.33333, and so on. That's how you find the ratios, the similar sides of triangles. You use that common ratio that they're in to set up an equation.